morning everyone, welcome to this vlog. It's currently after 8 o'clock. I've been up since like after 6, which is nice and not nice because I would have liked to sleep in considering I don't sleep much these days, but it was nice because I was able to get up before the kids and get ready and get a start on breakfast. This morning I actually made this cinnamon apple baked oatmeal and it is really good, and I wanted to show you me feeding some to Xander because I'm also trying to teach him some of the baby sign language, like to teach him how to show me that he wants more and then to show me when he's all done. It's just like the two things that we taught Jaden and Cadence when they were little, and it helped us a lot with, you know, baby just trying to communicate to us when they wanted more food or when they were all done. So I'm gonna teach him for the first time. He's 10 months old. I don't know what time, like at what age I taught the other two, but we'll see what Xander thinks of it. Do you like the oatmeal? Is it good? Do you want more? More? Mama teach you how to say more? Oh, you waving hi. You want to see yourself? Hi. Oh, you're cute. You're cute. You know it, huh? Hi. Are you ready for baby sign language? Are you? Do you want more food? Say more. More. Can you do this? More. Okay. Do you want some? Do you want some more? More. Do you want some more? Here it comes. You're sweet. Show mama. More. Do you want more? More. Yeah, more. Okay, here it comes. More. Oh, you're waving to it. Are you ready? Oh, you was thirsty. We'll see. It'll probably take him a little while before he gets it, but that's okay. Because it took the other kids a little bit too. You don't get it right away. Can you show mama? More. You want more? More. 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 Here you go. You like that? But yeah, the oatmeal breakfast is super simple. It's like 3 cups of quick oats, 2 eggs, and usually I think the recipe calls for like 1 cup of sugar, but over time I've like decreased that amount. I'll usually do like 3/4 cups or half a cup, especially if I'm gonna add fruit because then that's sweet in and of itself. But today I actually experimented and I did maple syrup, so I did half a cup of maple syrup. Trying to think what else is in there. 1 stick of butter. There's 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt. Typically there's 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, ground cinnamon, but for this apple flavor, I ended up doing 2 teaspoons. Here you go. And I think that's about it. The kids are playing in the other room. So anyways, you go ahead and you mix the liquids all together, and then I usually put the dry ingredients on top. I'll put like the oats on top first, and then I'll do the baking powder, the cinnamon, the salt. Yeah, so I'll probably leave that somewhere here on the screen or in the description below or something, just in case I butchered it and I'm missing an ingredient or something, but I'm pretty sure that's it. It's super simple. I did add apples this time. Usually I do like strawberries and blueberries. Sometimes we've done like chocolate chips in the past, but I like that for more of a snack with the chocolate chips than like feeding the kids straight up chocolate for breakfast. That's just a bad idea. It's just a recipe for disaster. So today's the first time I tried it with apples and it's really good. And I will definitely be doing this again. More. Show mama. More. Ah. More. More. Show mama. He was just doing it. I had the camera off. More. Show Mama. Oh, I missed it. It was so cute. He was going like this. Show Mommy more. You just think I'm funny. You do. More. Yeah, good job. More. Good job. Do you want more? More. Good job, buddy. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Good job. So their sign for all done is something that I've actually been trying to teach him already. I think I started a couple days ago. So he picks that up a little faster than the more I just actually started teaching him today. So let's see. Are you all done? All done? That's not all done. Are you all done? Are you all done? Oh, he's all done. All done? Ready? All done, Mama. So I showed you already. He does like a frantic. He does a frantic all done. You want to drink before you go? All done. Oh, he's all done. All done. Go play. Oh, he's excited. Oh, he's excited. Go ahead. Go find the kids. Where's the kids? Where's Jaden? Oh, I thought you were gonna walk. You can walk, you know that. Is it still faster to crawl? Jaden, Xander's looking for you. Xander's looking for you. He figured it out. He figured it out. Hey, Jaden, that is dangerous because that could have hurt the baby.
Not me.
Cadence, you don't throw stuff down the stairs.
It kicked in on accident.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are they? Where's the kids?
Baby? Oh no, I saw you. Baby?
Where's the kids?
Baby?
Mommy's gotta make some coffee, so can you sit here and watch Daniel Tiger while I go make coffee? Huh?
Give me a snack shaped like a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
He loves the theme song. Yay, what is it? Daniel Tiger. As I said before, welcome to the vlog. Welcome to today. Today is Wednesday. Tuesday? Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Oh man, I don't have any particular plans for today. No particular reason why I'm deciding to vlog. I just figured it's been a while since I picked up the camera and vlogged. And I want to get the habit of vlogging more, even though I'm super behind on editing and posting the videos. It is just really hard to run a one-man show when it comes to taking care of the kids and like home life, and then keeping on top of recording, editing, posting. It's a lot. And I love doing it, so I find ways to do it, but I am not posting as often as I would like to, and that makes it a little bit difficult because then it makes it hard for me to even think about picking up the camera to record more when I already know that I'm so behind on the footage I already have. Yet, you know, when you think about life and how every day is unique and you're never going to get that day back, then I'm like, I just really need to record anyway. So, life's been a little crazy over here. We are working on finishing up Jaden's school for the year, so that's exciting. He will be, well, not for the whole year, you know, like for kindergarten. He's finishing kindergarten, which is crazy to me. It's crazy. He's learning how to read. That's the coolest thing ever. And I honestly feel like so accomplished that he is almost done his first year, and like we survived, we did it. I don't feel like my kid's dummy or that I failed him or anything. I don't know what I was thinking, or I don't know how I thought that it would go. But it does feel like such a big accomplishment. And I can't say too much about that side because it's like we're not quite done, but we're just there. We're there. The end is in sight, and it's cool. It's exciting. Other than that, we had 2 accidents that happened 2 weeks back to back. About 2 to 3 weeks ago, Cadence and Jada were running in the house. Cadence tripped over something, and she smacked her head into this cube bookshelf we have in the playroom. She just hit her head on the shelf. That's all it was. Like no corner piece, nothing. And she put a really big cut in her forehead. Her forehead swelled up so bad. It was pretty scary. It was scary because like I'm not well experienced in the world of wounds and incidents and accidents and like cuts and just all that stuff. Like I'm not wired that way. I haven't been exposed to a lot of those types of things happening, so I don't have experience, which means that when it first happened and I saw blood running down her face, I'm like, oh my gosh, we have to take her somewhere. But Daryl has more experience because he's had more accidents throughout his life and he's been through quite a lot. So he was able to look at it and know that, okay, it's not an emergency. We don't have to take her anywhere. He just butterfly taped it closed. I mean, this was a pretty big cut, even he said. I mean, it was a bookshelf that she fell into, so that's just the wild thing. And she had it square in the center of her forehead, this cut that she put. So we butterfly taped it. That was a whole ordeal. Oh my gosh, that was the hardest part, is like trying to care for a little kid like that who is like can't hold still. It's just not enjoyable at all, like for us or for her. And then the whole process of putting a Band-Aid on there, and then every time we'd have to remove the Band-Aid to put a clean one on, or just to check on it and different things like that was tough too, because taking a Band-Aid off is a painful thing, and to do that like with a little kid is just, oh my gosh, she dreaded it every time, rightfully so. But that was tough. So we got through a week of her wound healing. It closed up pretty well, has hardly a scar. We were just really hoping it wasn't going to be something that she'll have when she's older. But it is what it is. So anyways, it was doing really well. And then one day, this was just about a week after her first incident, we were all outside blowing bubbles, and Daryl's dad and his brother came around to work on his brother's car, and the kids wanted to chase after the car. So I told them, I said, you can chase after them, but don't get close to the car. So the kids were like, we won't. So they took off running, and they ran around the side of the house. And when they got out of sight, I was still with Xander blowing bubbles and stuff. When they got out of sight, then I heard Cadence do a scream and a cry. And my heart, like I panicked inside, because my first thought was she got too close to the car. Like, oh, I just like that, not seeing what happened and hearing her scream and cry, like my mind went to worst case scenario. I was terrified. And so I booked it to the side of the house, and she came running towards me at the same time. And she had blood running down her face. And I was like, are you kidding me? Not again. So I ran and I picked her up and I brought her inside to get stuff to stop the bleeding. And Xander's still outside. And I'm like, what am I going to do? Because Xander's outside and I don't want the dog around Xander and accidentally knock him over. But I'm holding Cadence and she's bleeding all over me and I'm trying to stop the bleeding. So I go back outside and I yell for Daryl's brother and his dad. And so they come up, and his dad grabbed Cadence, so we brought her inside and we cleaned her up. And here she put another decent sized cut in her forehead. So the first one was like square in the center of her forehead. The next one is to the right and up a little bit. It's like right here. And it was another cut across, but she also had scrapage, because she had told us what happened was that she was running, and Jax, our dog, knocked her off balance and she fell and hit the cement. But with the way her cut was, she must have hit a corner or hit a rock or something. So I was so upset. I was like, are you kidding me? We just got done that tough week of the first wound healing and here we go. And she put another cut in her head, like back to back. Like, what in the world is going on? I'll be right back because my battery's about to die. I have relocated to my office. Who am I kidding? It's the playroom. I always feel weird calling it my office because I'm in the playroom. But it's like the best place for my desk and computer to be because the kids can just play and do whatever while I'm in here working on things. So let me fix this a little bit. Bring you guys down. There we go. So that was a doozy of 2 weeks with Cadence having her accidents and then just mending to her. And it was a full job in itself trying to make sure that for the first couple days after her incident that she wasn't playing anything rough or anything where she might be clumsy and trip and just bump her head again, because during the first week of her first cut she did bump her head like twice and reopen the cut, and it was so aggravating. So that all happened. Other than that, we planted everything in the garden, which you've probably already seen in a vlog, and I've just been trying to catch up on a lot of stuff. But mainly, like, my focus these days is, one, making sure that everybody is taken care of and fed and everything, all the things we're taken care of. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, I should probably put my coffee down. Whew. Probably would have had hot coffee all over me. But anyways, 2 things. Making sure everybody's fed and taken care of and we're all alive and thriving. And 2, doing Jaden's schoolwork. And if I can get those 2 things done in a day, I just try to tell myself it's been a good day. I just like accomplished. Those are my 2 goals, and then everything else is a bonus. So, you know, if the kitchen's cleaned or I get to clean up some other stuff, then that's a bonus. Catch up on laundry, whatever it may be. But I was just talking to a friend the other day. We were talking about how it's like, as a mom, and a stay-at-home mom at that, you have this list of things that you have to do every single day. So feeding the kids and like, well, like you have to do laundry and dishes and that's inevitable. But like, you've got these things that you have to do every single day. So that's your first list. And then you have your second list, which is, you know, your secondary list that has all of the things you would like to accomplish, but you can't get to it just whenever you want. Like, you have to actually carve out time to do it. And I have such a long secondary list, it's not even funny. Like yesterday, one thing that I did that was on my secondary list was like switch the kids' clothing out from winter clothes to summer clothes. I had been wanting to do that for so long, and I finally did it yesterday, and then I felt so accomplished because I was like, I had been wanting to do that for so long, and finally got it done, and I can check that off my secondary list. But I'm overwhelmed because my secondary list is so long. So I'm at the point where I should probably just burn my secondary list. Anyways, tell me if you feel like that's how it is for you too. Like, got your typical everyday stuff, then you've got all the stuff you'd like to get done, but it takes you forever to ever get to it, because of your first list of things that you always have to do every day. But anyways, that's kind of what we've been up to, what's been keeping me busy. We just had Mother's Day on Sunday, and that was a pretty good day. It was Sunday, so we went to church, but it was nice because Daryl made breakfast for the kids so that I didn't have to, and I was able to just get myself ready. I mean, I helped with the kids, but, you know, I didn't have to make them breakfast and whatnot. And then we went to church, and it was really funny. I have a clip of it. Maybe I'll put it in here. But the pastor called up all the 3- and 4-year-olds to the stage. He's like, what's a dangerous age that we can call up? And so he picked the 3- and 4-year-olds, and he called up all those little kids, and then he was asking them questions about their moms. Like, what's your favorite thing about your mom? What's your favorite food that she makes? So Cadence went up. We actually, like, I wasn't sure if she was going to go up. I didn't think she would want to, but I think when she saw the other kids on stage, then she was like, okay, I'll go up. So she went up there, and of course we're like, okay, yeah, of course they're doing this, when she's got this big old goose egg on her head still. She's just all scraped up. She's just a mess. So she goes up there, and she's one of the last kids on stage, so she's like kind of timid and shy. She's got her hands up by her face, and she's like staring at the crowd instead of listening to what the pastor was saying. So eventually, the pastor was asking questions and these other kids were answering, but she was just staring at the crowd the whole time. So I don't think she even really heard anything he was saying, till finally he put the microphone in her face and then asked her directly, like, what's something that you love about your mom or whatever, or what's one way that your mom loves you or something, shows that she loves you. And Cadence didn't really say anything, so he like broke it down a little bit more, and he was like, what's your favorite food that your mommy makes you? And I was like, oh boy, what's she gonna say? And she said eggs. And I was like, kid, I make a lot more than eggs. Why are you saying eggs? But I know it's because that was what she ate for breakfast. But then I was also thinking, like, I didn't even make your eggs this morning. That was your father. It wasn't a bad answer. It was just funny. But that right there is probably a prime example of why the pastor picked 3 to 4-year-olds to come and answer those questions, because the answers are just funny. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else I haven't caught you up to speed on, but I've already like done a ton of chatting, so I'm probably gonna go. I'm actually going to try to get some editing done while Jaden and Cadence are playing upstairs and Xander's occupied. I think once the kids come down, then we'll get started on Jaden's schoolwork and try to get that done for the day. So, yep.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
So I was sitting here editing, but Xander came to talk to me, and I want to show you what he does. When he talks, he like sticks his tongue out at the same time. Hi. Can you say blah, 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 blah? What does that even mean? Are you ready for a nap yet? Today we're gonna do the clapping syllables, okay? Honey. Buzzing. Honeycomb. Yellow. How many letters are in the alphabet?
26?
Yep. What sound does CH make?
No.
CH.
Oh.
Yep. What sound does AY make?
A Y? A.
Yep. What are the vowels?
A, E, I, O, and U.
What else?
What's a night? Why?
What sound does CH make? Huh? CH. Okay, so now we're gonna look at this buzzing bee book we made, but I have to be very careful with the way that we open it because it's still drying. So it's kind of cool. It's like an accordion. So we open it like this. Isn't that cool? Little book that opens. So the bees below here, they love collecting pollen from flowers.
Oh,
Actually, before we do that, hey, if I'm gonna turn it off if you're not gonna focus. I need you to focus. I need you to read this book to me and Kiki.
Oh, it loves sitting there. It loves flying at.
No. There's a period, so you have to stop, remember?
It loves flying. It goes buzz, buzz. It has wings and it can sing. It
can what?
Sing.
There's a T.
Sting.
Yep.
Sting. Yeah, because it has a stinger. It is snug.
Not snug.
Snudge. Snutch.
There's no N.
Such a and there.
No, grand.
Thin.
So then what does it say?
It is
Not so.
it is such a ground thing.
Not ground.
Thing. Grand.
Alright, guys.
With jelly faces.
Okay. Let's finish school before baby wakes up.
Yeah!
So we just realized that with Jaden's schoolwork, he has like 5 days left of doing math work, and then he will be done that book. And then with language arts, he's a little bit more behind than with his math book. So it'll take us, what did I say? 10 days, and then he'll be done that book, and then we'll be done kindergarten. I mean, he still has like a handwriting book he's gonna be doing for a little while, but he'll be done that in no time too. So it's just crazy to me. But as you saw a little bit earlier, I put some sweet potato, carrot, and apple in the Instant Pot, and I was cooking that because I'm trying to make baby some homemade baby food. Baby food is crazy expensive, and it's something that I can just simply make at home. Previously, I was making it on the stovetop, so it took a little bit longer, but I decided to look on Pinterest and see if there were any specific recipes of how I can make it in the Instant Pot, so I wouldn't have to watch it on the stove and So what I did was I put a cup of water in the bottom of the Instant Pot, and I put a steamer basket in here, and then I chopped up all the veggies and an apple, and I put them in here, and I mean, you saw, I turned it on for 6 minutes. And the carrots are they're not mushy, so the carrots could have gone longer, but with putting them in a food processor or a blender, they'll be fine, so I'm not too worried about it. But I'm just glad that this was super easy. All I have to do now is just blend it up, and the little man's got not only lunch for today, but there's probably gonna be enough of that I can put them in an ice cube tray and freeze them, and then I got these little portions I can thaw out when I need it. So here's your friendly reminder to make some baby food because you can. It's cheaper, it's easy, and you know exactly what your kid is eating. What is Jack's? Oh boy, did he get a mole? Oh, there goes the flag. Jax has been catching these little moles for us. Looks like he's found one. I don't know, he might have lost it. But there's good old nature for you. Sometimes it's frustrating because he digs a bunch of holes over throughout the yard, but at the same time he's kind of been helping because he dug a little mole out of the garden, and that's helpful because then I don't have to worry about that mole eating at my garden plants. So it's kind of sad, but it's a good thing at the same time. And somebody's awake now. Can you say hi? Did you have a good nap? Did you have a good nap? Yeah, you like to play with my clean dishes, huh? Okay, well, I'm gonna finish making your baby food so you'll have some lunch. Baby food, do 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 do. mushy food. So I've got some of the food in here and I added a little bit of water. So we're gonna see if I added enough. Probably not. I may have to add more. But we're also gonna see how Xander responds to this because I don't think he knows what he's in for right now. Ready? It's okay. I gotta add more water, okay? He's shaking. Here, take your brother to the living room real quick. He's a little scared. He's running from Jaden. Where'd Jaden go? Oh, crap, he's behind you. Do you see how fast he crawled away? Where'd Jaden go? Oh boy. Ah! Faster! Where'd Jaden go? Where's Jaden? Where's Jaden? Don't scare him too much while he's walking. Ah! It's Jaden! Where's Jaden? Ah! He's so cute. Oh my goodness. Alright, dinner time. This is what we got. I've never made it before, just a Pinterest recipe. It's kind of like a spaghetti, like a chicken spaghetti, but it's a white cream cheese type sauce. I've already kind of taste tested it and it's like super good, so I'm really excited to eat. So I came out here to water my plants and I just discovered all of these things on here, like the little bugs. All the white ones and all of those green ones. What are they? It's so weird. And I can't really zoom in any more than this. Little buggies. Meat, neem oil. Oh, there they go. And there's movement. This is what the garden's looking like so far. These rows of the dark leaves right here are potatoes. And this guy right here is, I think this is eggplant. And we've got Mr. Zucchini over here, which has its first flower. I'm not sure if I'm gonna check all the peppers because I'm pretty sure they're all moist as well since they're under the straw. Well, we got cucumber right there, and I got another one over there by that stick. Then we got one that's over here. All my pepper plants. So I've got like some jalapeno, some sweet pepper, some banana pepper. Just trying to figure out what's going on with this guy because he looks like he's got sun scorch or something going on. I don't know if that's a fungus. I don't know. But the dirt for these guys is still moist. So nice. I don't even have to water them. That's nice. This is the first year using straw. And I've already noticed that it was a really good idea because it's going to help keep the weeds down. But it's also going to help us keep the plants moist for longer. So that's a plus too. Because that means less watering that I have to do. Tomatoes. They look like they're doing all right. I can see a little bit of, I'm pretty sure this is sun scorch or like damage from the sun. He definitely needs water. I'm probably gonna have to give all these guys water.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. I will keep on searching for my high.